Hey everybody, today is the new day to start a new project. So today is the drift car, which is a Mazda Miata. I've already sat and stripped it out real quick. Got it, the whole motor, tranny, everything, dash, everything's out of here, even front suspension. Gonna put right here will be a radiator, fuel cell, custom A-arm suspension. This will be where we sit. Gonna put the motor right there. Cut this out right here from the belt, centrifugal belt, direct drive to the rear end, and then back in here we'll put the battery. So all the electronics will come up from this end and fluids will come from this end. Kind of mid-center of the weight. I've already taken out a lot of weight. We'll gut more and we're going to start filming from this point on. And do this build here. I will show you the sled, the motor that we're going to be putting in this. All right, this is a 2004 RX1, 145 horsepower. It's a 4-stroke. It's basically the Yamaha R1 motor. So what I'm going to do is take the motor out, strip this down, and this is going in the Mazda Miata drift car. So, go ahead and remove this motor. here that I chalked out, crossed right here all the way along this, and then right here all the way around. I'm gonna cut this whole little support out for the tank here, to get this tank out, and I need it opened anyways to get access to the rear end, because right in here will be cut out for this motor to be pushed back, so that centrifugal clutch could be lined up right here with the differential rear end. So again, I need to gut this out anyway, so I'm gonna start cutting it out. Quick update. Got the gas tank out, got it trimmed out here. I'm trying to get this cut out. It's all kind of weird and funky. As soon as I get this cut out right here, I'll be able to run some plating around this and down and around, make sure that there's clearance for the motor to slide back up inside there, so I could have a nice clean area to work with. Like I said, I will box that in, and at that point be kind of ready for some tube work and for motor mount for this area here. Put the differential in, start doing that fab work of putting the pulley on the diff. All right, quick update. As you just watched on the time lapse, we got the back of this cage all done right here. As you can see that right there. Got the lateral support up and down and back. That's that there. Kind of looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and put the sealant in here, which is an adhesive. So that's all tack welded all the way around. That's what it looks like from the back, like that. And got the seat. So I got to still do a couple of little mounts on for the seat. Right here is the whole dash. Right here, I'll mount the steering column up. Right here goes the gauge cluster. Then I'll just put a top on it. Yep, so that's getting there. Got the rear end right here. It's going to be posied up. It's going to be modified here. So this right here, this pulley will be adapted to a piece, the flange right here that bolts to this, with the splined part that attaches to this. Again, that will go here. This whole rear end right there will be right there with the pulley right here. And here's the motor. I'm going to be starting this today by putting this in here today and start making the mounts for the motor. The motor's going to go through with a centrifugal clutch right here with the belt driven to the rear end. So it's going to be direct belt driven to the rear end. Just got the whole front put in yesterday. That's the old subframe and steering. I got all new subframe, steering. There's the spindles, A-arms, brake calipers, everything. I'm gonna put some air shocks on the front. Mounted the fuel tank right down in here. It's all mounted back there. It sits perfectly right in there. Going at this angle here will be the radiator. So I'm just gonna make some mounts for the radiator. That's about it up here. So fluids all go that direction right to the motor. Battery in the very back in the trunk that will come up to the power. So power from the back, fluids from the front. And that's where we're at right now. I'm gonna go ahead and make the today the shock mounts. Real simple. They're just a plate with 2 tabs that will come up underneath here and bolt right here. The shock will go here. Pretty simple. We're gonna be putting a 2023 front clip on this, so it's gonna look really nice with the front modern front clip on this. Get some nice rims, tires. Got the seat over there. Put the seat in. Get a nice steering wheel. The whole inside tub is gonna be red with matte black, the whole outside. So there you go. That's where we're at right now. Today, I'm gonna go ahead and put the motor in and do those tabs. That's pretty much what I want to do today. So we'll do a follow-up, put you on time lapse on that. Till then, take care.